Email etiquette, since we're still doing emails. Etiquette basically means manners, right? Politeness. So when you're writing an email, make sure to mind your manners, right? Write something that's really polite, because a lot of the times you're emailing someone like a professor or a teacher or someone in business that you're working with. You want to be polite, because if you're not, that makes them not want to respond back. All right. Tone, check your tone. So tone just means the feeling you get from the email. So double check that you reread your email and make sure that the tone is good and someone can't misinterpret it. I know with text messages, if you have 5 people that read one text message, 3 out of those 5 are going to get different feelings about how that text message was sent, right? What it means. So reread your email, make sure there's no way someone could get offended throughout this message and there's no other feeling throughout the message. All right. Identify yourself. So if this is the first time you're emailing somebody, make sure you tell them who you are. Otherwise, it's in the signature that you should be providing. Spell check. Spell check the emails. If I get an email from somebody that looks like this, it looks like they put no effort into it and they were lazy, and so makes me feel that way. I'm not going to respond back quickly to this because they didn't put enough effort into writing this email correctly. And there's spell check on the computer, so all you have to do is right click this stuff and it'll fix it for you. So there's really no excuse here. All right, so spell check please. Keep it simple, stupid. This is an acronym that you could use throughout your whole life. All right, keep it simple, stupid. So if you're writing an email, please keep it short. All right, that doesn't mean don't write complete sentences. Write complete sentences, but try to write them. Try to write your email as short as possible. If you write like 2 paragraphs full of stuff on that email, people are probably going to skim through it. They're probably not going to read all the way through it, and they're going to miss things. So try to keep it as simple and short as you possibly can with complete sentences. Emails and text messages are 2 different things. So text messages, you can use LOL, TTYL, all that stuff, but with email, you cannot. Email is more professional than text messages, so do not do that. Email address. Email address should be professional. So the first one at the top, gummibearsforever@gmail.com, that's not professional. That's silly and that's stupid, right? So do not use something like that. One on the bottom, that's just your name at gmail.com. That's professional. That's good. That's why a lot of the teachers have their first and last name at the beginning of their email address, so that it's easy for people to know, oh, this is R. Williams. I get it, So professional versus unprofessional email address. And then last thing really is when it comes to emails, and this is really for college especially, those professors have hundreds of students in multiple classes. So when you email somebody, email them, wait a day or 2 and see if they reply back. If you email someone and then wait an hour and then email them again and then wait another day and email them again, if that person has hundreds of students and they're all doing the same thing, it's just chaotic, right? So wait a day or 2. If they don't reply, maybe send one back or try to talk to them personally, in person. But do not send multiple messages within a day. That's a little crazy, right? Text messages you can do that with. Email, not so much. You just send one and you wait and see if they come back. If not, try to find them. Send them another one in a couple days. All right. This is a good example of one with perfect tone, right? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. I finished today's assignment. Let me know if you need anything else from me. It's got all the stuff. Greeting statement, your body, closing statement, your signature, right? There's nothing about this email that makes me think there's another meaning to it. The tone's good, it's polite. No one could read this and get offended, right? This is another good one. I'm emailing you because I've already turned in my assignment, but it shows that I'm missing the assignment in Skyward. Can you tell me if I received it, right? That's polite, to the point. No one could read this and get offended, right? That's kind of what we're going for here. This one, what is wrong with this one? Questions should pop up on Google Classroom for this one. So what's wrong with it? What is wrong with this one? What's wrong with this tone? Alright, so the rest of this video is just going to show you what you're doing in class. If you feel like you got the hang of it and you don't need me to show you, you can go for it and leave this video. Otherwise, we're going to keep going. So the video I haven't published yet, but that should be the first thing. Second thing is the email rank. All right, so I'm giving you 4 emails, and you're going to go through them and read them, and they're labeled here, C, D, right? You're going to tell me, this is a text box. You're going to rank each one, right? This circle moves. Tell me it's first, second, third, or fourth. First is the best, fourth is the worst. So you're ranking the emails that I gave you, right? And then explain why, defend your answer. That's where these text boxes come from, all right? Email scenarios, that's this next one right here. This one, I gave you a scenario and I want you just to fill it out, all right? You've been doing that, so there should be no problem. Dark boxes are the text boxes, all right? Next one, revise emails. That's this one right here. I've given you these emails. They don't have great tone, or they have misspelling, or they're just not beautiful. And then these blank ones right here, you're gonna use to fix it. So I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to go here, I'm going to click here and start typing in it and fix it. All right. Next one is a Google form. So this is like a little quiz / Google form. You're going to click on it. And this is just because it's me. But click on it, fill it out, turn it in, and then after all this, you're going to be typing. If you have any questions, please let me know.